Good morning, everyone. Now, I don't know if any of you have been so foolish as to climb a sycamore tree, but it was such an important memory for the apostles that it made its way into the Gospels. So it is obviously something that is very important for us to know, too. There's an interesting detail in this story that I think often gets overlooked. When we read this gospel, we often assume that Zacchaeus climbed that tree. When he did, it would have been such an obviously odd thing that all attention would have been drawn to him. I mean, who else, what other tax collectors do you know climb sycamore trees to see some wandering preacher? But the thing is, if you've never seen a sycamore tree before, these things have lush foliage. It is almost opaque. So when Zacchaeus would have climbed that tree, instantly he would have disappeared. He would have been hidden from sight, from everyone, on the ground, in the air, everywhere. And perhaps this is part of the reason why he climbed the tree, almost as a way to stay hidden while trying to see and figure out this Jesus fellow who was passing by, trying to catch a glimpse without being noticed in return. And even though there's a huge crowd around, and even though Zacchaeus is hidden among the leaves, Christ still sees him. He can't hide. No one can. But Christ sees more than just Zacchaeus in the tree. He sees this man's heart. He sees right to the core of who Zacchaeus is. Zacchaeus, come down quickly, for today I must stay at your house, Christ says. But he doesn't just say it to Zacchaeus, he says it to each of us. He calls us by name. He asks to stay with us a while in the houses of us sinners. Christ calls, and we must answer. And hopefully our answer is as joyfully and as generous as Zacchaeus. Half his possessions he promised to the poor, and even to make amends for his past sins. And this is the reason that Christ has come, to call us, to know us, to stay with us, to love us. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save what was lost.